If you like this video, why not subscribe? Hey everybody, happy Monday morning and welcome to the Frugal Filmmaker Q&A. That's a show where I answer your questions, hopefully in an intelligent manner. If you would like me to answer one of your questions, the best way to get it answered is to email me at thefrugalfilmmaker@gmail.com, or you can comment below on this video, or you can comment on another video. But your odds are better if you email me, and then I can directly, hopefully, respond to you personally in the email as well as on this show. And the first question we actually have is from the Q&A comments from the last show, the Q&A return show from Greg G, who says, "I think you should still do it in the car," referring to the show. "Is it still available? At the very least, do it in a parking lot. Your house is boring." Well, Greg, the car is gone. Unfortunately, it was salvaged, so I can't do it in the car anymore. We sort of were reduced to one car family. We do have a minivan, but it's just not quite the same doing the show in the minivan. I don't know. It's just the way my schedule is and everything, I can't really do it in the car effectively the way I did it before. It's just different. So adapt or die, right? Jet Powered One also commented and said, "Did you get a job? Are you doing freelance production? Let us know. Thanks." Well, I actually had a job before I graduated. I was working in the film department at the university that I graduated from, and I'm still there. I sort of manage the film production department as far as equipment checkout and the building itself and the studios and things like that. I'm just sort of in charge of the building. My end game is not to do that, but in the meantime, while I'm looking to be a professor or maybe another video production job or whatever, in the meantime, that's what I'm doing. The next question actually comes from email, and it's from Jonathan Alcaraz, and he asks or says, "The Facebook group has become an incredible forum for people to exchange information and has even developed its own drama. How do you feel about how it has transcended your channel, including people who post your videos to the group unaware that they are affiliated?" The Facebook group has taken on such a life of its own and become so big, about 16,000 members now, that some people enter the group and participate and don't even know that I was the guy who set it up, or that it's even affiliated with the Frugal Filmmaker, the YouTube channel, or the blog, or the Twitter feed. They just think it's kind of its own thing. That's actually my fault because I'm not too great of a self-promoter, I will admit it. Even the website that goes to my blog is not even listed in the header on the Frugal Filmmaker Facebook group, which it should be, but I haven't rectified that situation. Probably need to redesign that, or ask one of you to redesign that header. That would help, I think, but it doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm not upset that, oh no, people don't realize that I set it up and all that. I've got there's so much good stuff going on in that group, and there is a little drama. Some people do, there's flame wars, of course, like any group. But I think it's pretty good for the most part. I mean, I think it's much better than it is worse. So I'm not worried about that. I've got some really good admins that help regulate everything. And for the most part, people are civil and treat each other with respect. But hopefully in the future, as the group grows and as the channel grows, that everybody realizes that they are connected, that there's the blog, the YouTube channel, the Facebook group, and the Twitter feed, and they're all kind of one and the same. Although I will admit that I tend to spread content out among the different things. Like I might blog about one thing that's not on the YouTube channel, or tweet about something that's not on the Facebook group or whatever, to kind of diversify all the content, all the material, so that hopefully people will be drawn toward being a part of all the different things to see what's there so they don't miss anything. So thank you for your question, Jonathan. Our last question comes from an email from B. McCarthy, Brian McCarthy, who asks, "A question I often ask myself as a filmmaker is, why am I making all these videos? Does this question ever run through your mind? And if so, what is your reply?" I don't really ask myself that question because it's really the same answer that I've always had. And that was to kind of give back to the internet filmmaking community, because I've received a lot from it. I started the channel and doing all this stuff because I felt like there was always some good content coming in, some good material, but it would always stop. I would always get really interested in a certain channel or a certain blog, and it would always die out. And if you look at it now, there aren't that many filmmaking channels that release stuff on a consistent basis, but there are lots of them that start up and die. So I always just wanted to help contribute, or to give back to those people that spend all their time in helping me as a filmmaker through the internet. And I feel like I've got so many ideas that are constantly spilling out of me that the internet's a great way just to continuously release information. Granted, not all my ideas are good, or I'm not perfect. Some people like one video and they'll hate another. But it's still rewarding in a way that, you know, people are watching them, and I do earn a small income from all this stuff, so that helps me. And ideally, I would love to do this as my full-time job. So the main goal for me has always been to have YouTube be some kind of a release platform for my work, whether it's a short film or a feature or a web series or whatever. I always plan on using the web as a distribution platform. So it's inching toward that slowly but surely. It'd be really cool if I could, you know, release a feature-length film on my YouTube channel that had just as many views as any short that I ever made. So, and although the shorts that I make don't get the kind of the wide distribution that I'm hoping for yet. Anyway, that's all the questions for this week. Just to bring up a couple other things, if you missed it, the last video that I posted on the channel was the review of the Versa-Brella. That was an umbrella that you can attach to your tripod that will allow you to block the sun so you can see your monitor and not get cooked in the sunlight. So if you're interested in that, check out the video in the link below, or maybe a link on the screen here that'll take you to that if you find that interesting. Pretty good deal, I liked it. If you have a question that you would like me to read on this channel, please send it to thefrugalfilmmaker@gmail.com, and that is your best chance for me to answer it. You can also comment below this video or on another video. If it's specific to that video, I'll try and snatch it up. But if you really want to get my attention, comment on this video or email me as far as questions being answered on this show, where I can hopefully answer it and help you in some way. If you want to go to the hub of all my content, it's thefrugalfilmmaker.com, and that'll take you to the YouTube channel, which is right here, obviously, and then the Twitter feed, Frugal Filmmaker. That's the way I'm on Twitter, and then the Facebook group. All those links are down below in the description, so you can go to all those different places and hopefully enjoy the content that's offered there. So that's it. This is the Frugal Filmmaker Q&A, and I'll see you Thursday where the next video will be posted, and then Monday we'll be back with this show. See ya.